there isn't much to do over here really, other than go to this place. I mean, this is from the movies, so I mean, or at least they have. It looks very similar to the police station in the movies, and this totally is from the movies. This is the exact office even. So now, is there anything we can do over here? Other than well, we can talk to Goose, of course, but there's not much else we can do. So let's talk to him. Let's share our
Bryant
findings.
go on permanent leave and you get full use of the office, Lieutenant?
You know the procedure. Dump it all in the mainframe upstairs and I'll read it later.
You got it.
Well, we just did that, so you'll read it later. I guess you're very interested, and we'll leave you there. Yeah. I don't think we need to go to the lockup. Oh, then again, maybe because the suspect bumped into a fire crane, it could be that they caught him for some other offense, not knowing that it was the animal murderer, so we might find him over here really. Let's check it out anyway. Don't want to exclude any possibilities. You, are you? No, you're not. You're not the suspect.
Are they letting me out?
I'm not the one who makes that decision.
I suppose it's my turn to bear the cross for the cause.
The cross for the cause? Whatever. I mean, I don't know what you're are drinking or what you've been smoking, but I don't know. You don't make any
You're
sense.
Spencer Gregorian, right?
No. I really think my lawyer should be here.
I got some more questions for you. Tell me about your protest at Tyrell's plant.
I already told that other detective everything. Under duress.
I want to know about the people who were there. The Rastafarian and the Asian guy with the sunglasses.
I didn't know the Rastafarian. The Asian fellow was one of our ex-members. Izo was his name.
How long did you know him for?
Let's see. I met him about 5 years ago. He seemed so smart and balanced. He really wanted to help the replicant people.
Then what?
He started associating with the more militant factions. I was astounded when I heard he was supplying weapons to some of them.
What kind of weapons?
Guns so new that even the police had hardly used them, I heard.
Interesting. What else do you have to say? No, let's not shoot him. What else do you have to say?
I got some more questions for you. Lot of people involved in your cause, Spencer?
Yes, sir, we're growing fast. As more and more people realize that replicants have cognitive and emotional legitimacy, the Citizens Against Replicant Slavery will spearhead the movement towards...
Save the pitch for someone who gives a shit.
We're peaceful people, Detective. We live by a code that men like you could never understand.
Try me.
2 centuries ago, humans were held in slavery. Brave souls formed an underground railroad.
So, you help replicants escape the city.
I'm talking figuratively, Detective.
Sure you are.
We're not children, Detective. We have resources. The world is changing. People are waking up to the injustices perpetrated by a sick society that you have helped...
A lot of them will wake up dead if reps are allowed to run amok on Terra, jerk.
It seems that there's a conflict of vision over here, you know, on how the world should be ruled and what is morally right and all that. It's interesting. Let's hear how the debate
You
continues.
keeping busy, pal?
Please leave me alone. My migraine's acting up.
Yeah. Alright, so I guess he doesn't want to talk anymore about how he thinks robots and humans are all equal and all that crap. So I don't know, to be honest, you know, personally I think I'm a bit on the side of Ray McCoy over here, you know. I think robots will always be just robots. In no way they can ever be equal to humans. Anyway, yeah, interesting. So we just did a little bit of side work on Crystal's case here, but maybe it somehow relates to our own case as well, who knows. Anyway, that's where we need to go. We'll get into our hover car and we'll go to Howie Lee's. Yeah, I think Howie's or Howie Lee's. The Chinese place, you know, where they make food. Which was poisonous as well, by the way. At least that's what I heard him say. Wait, what? Did your food just stuck out? Oh man. Now, how we leave, I mean, I think it's pretty much obvious that we need to go to Chinatown, right? So we'll go there. Look at that. Floating, hovering, off-world.
Real sushi was a luxury reserved only for the elite, since most sea life had become radioactive after the Third Terran War. The rest of us had to eat new sushi, soya mixed with off-world lichen.
Right. Okay. That's actually interesting. Apparently, this Terran War, or Third World War, was a nuclear war, and yeah, everything's like half radioactive and all that. At least the sea is. I don't know. Maybe Russia did go all shebang on the whole world after all. Anyway, so this is Chinatown. Now, I don't know, but would this be Howie Lee's place? Doesn't say anywhere. Man, maybe you can tell me.
McCoy, LPD. I want to ask you a couple of questions.
Sorry, my man. I just don't got the time.
Got to mix more out back.
I find that suspicious that the moment this cook hears about the LAPD, he immediately flees into the back. And you really don't have time? Can I ask this a little bit more convincing? I know over here, conversation choices. Surely, normal, polite, erratic. I don't know, erratic doesn't seem to be right. This though seems to be more determined, so we'll try it again.
You're a pretty smart looking cat. You want to make some money?
Pay me large, you got my rapt attention.
Depends on how much the information's worth.
Unfortunately, my man, I got a bug.
Oh.
Dynamite dining, old man. Catch you later.
Right.
Excuse me, pal.
So, that was interesting. Yeah, well, we didn't got that much out of it. Maybe I should have done that at first, but... Anyway, we'll talk to the restaurant owner. I don't really know though. We'll find out if this is Howie Lee's place.
Beautiful night, isn't it?
When business thriving, night always beautiful.
How long has that chef worked for you?
Zubin, just month. Superior chef makes all kinds of new sushi.
This from
Alright.
your place, isn't it?
Could be. Chopstick come from Yoshi's restaurant supply.
This from your place, isn't it?
Yes, sir. You do Howie favor? Distribute all through our police station?
Yeah, he thinks I'm here for free advertising.
What's real
but
fresh
I'm not.
tonight?
Special shipment of Toro just arrived. I fix you right up. No one else. Clean as a whistle.
You're Prince, Howie.
Right, so you know, whenever a restaurant says that it's clean and good food, you always gotta be a little bit suspicious, because normally that should be a standard, you know. They shouldn't need to put an emphasis on it being good and clean food. Anyway, do you have anything else
See you
to
later,
say?
Howie.
Yeah, so we are at the right place, though we couldn't ask anything about this Lucy. But there is the cook, of course. So let's go after this cook, which mysteriously went to the back the moment we started saying we were LAPD or LPD. So yeah, there he is, Mr. Cook. I don't know. Maybe you have something to hide. And I mean, this looks like sewage, really. I mean, look at this kitchen. It's a good thing I didn't eat anything from over here. And I also thought that Chinese food was usually made in a wok. This is just boiling sewage stew, really. Anyway, this way I can't ask any questions, but I have a suspicion about this cook because he fled pretty much, you know. Went straight back, which I find suspicious, but we'll talk to him. We'll see what he has to say for himself.
Howie says you're a master chef.
You not come back here. Air bad.
Yeah.
This'll only take a minute. There's a test I'd like you to take. It won't take too long.
Test?
Test?
What kind of test?
Kind of a personality test. Totally routine.
Routine?
A routine? Good English. What? Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. We need to go after this dude here. Run. Wow. Oops. I might have shot the wrong one there actually. Let's keep our gun drawn, by the way. I don't really know where he went though. Well, over here seems the most logical place. Throwing a kettle with boiling sewage stew at an officer isn't really the right way to go though. There. Dropping behind me. Wow. Wow. I don't know, but I think he just gained a pound or two, you know? I mean, we shot an awful lot of bullets in that
Lightning
dude.
Squad, Rep Unit, Battle of the Gemini. I'd retired a war hero, someone who'd fought for the freedom of the off-world colonists. The poor guy kind of reminded me of one of those Buffalo soldiers, blacks who had killed and died for America, yet weren't allowed to drink alongside whites. And maybe, just maybe, the photograph validated his own existence. I've gotten all I can from that.
So this was a former soldier really. A former soldier and a replicant. At least that's pretty much what I got from that note, you know, saying that he fought as, as the analogy went with the Civil War in the Americas. But, right, so we killed him, but unfortunately we also killed the dude at the, at the litter bin there, which I thought hey!
Chill it, man. Just took a wrong turn back there, that's all.
Take your business elsewhere.
An excellent idea.
Totally uninteresting.
You were the dude Anyway, I want to go and check up on that dude that we accidentally shot.
He was just an old bum. Not Howie's cook, and certainly not a replicant. I'd screwed up, plain and simple. If I was going to get clear of this, I needed to tell Guza, and the sooner the better.
Right, yeah, perhaps we should. Perhaps we should indeed.
I knew what I was doing wasn't right, but I didn't have time to answer questions back at the station. Besides, specials vanished every day in this city, and no one ever missed them.
I don't know, Ray. I thought that there was something interesting maybe in this trash can, you know, but... Well, your intuitiveness did show up here, and I approve mightily, actually. No covering up your own
The body was
mistakes.
still there. I didn't know when the trash got picked up in this neighborhood, but I hoped it was soon.
Yeah, I hope it too. I mean, the chair is gonna start to smell at some point. It's interesting, though. I didn't even know this was an option, but I approve mightily. Nobody's ever gonna know, but other than you and me, the viewer. The other way around, of course. Anyway, we can't really go back here, or we can go back here, though I don't think that there's anything interesting really. This leads to back to the restaurant, which we don't really have anything to do with. Now, over here, there is something else here. Where does this lead to? Oh, alright. This is the restaurant again, so we've just gone back in circles. I don't know. I kind of want to discover this place. Where he was running off to. I mean, obviously he jumped on me, you know, from the back, but we killed him. What? His corpse is already gone? What? Okay. Anyway, we can go over here as well. Oh, no, we cannot. Can't I? Can I shoot this thing? No. Right. Okay. So that's interesting to know. Yeah, so we killed a rap and an innocent bystander. That nobody's gonna know, of course. I do find this interesting though, and I think that I want to talk to to Howie Lee himself, you know, the owner of the restaurant, about his cook and him needing a new one, and also why he ran and all that. Can't go to any other place from over here now, can we? No. No, alright. Oh yeah, I can actually go over here. I guess that leads me straight to the area back there. Alright. Alright. So, I mean, it didn't look good, that food, you have to admit, but don't really wish anybody dead either. Now, Howie Lee, what
See
do
you
you
later,
have to
Howie.
say? Oh, you're not going to tell him about his cook
See you later,
being
Howie.
dead? You're just gonna have him find out himself.
Excuse me,
where
pal.
are you?
Excuse me, pal. Excuse me, pal.
Well, maybe I should ask it more erratic.
Does this badge mean anything to you?
No, apparently not.
See you later, Howie.
Right, yeah. So there's not much we can do over here anymore.
Excuse me, pal.
Yeah, I think we should go back to, well, to the police station and see if there are any clues about the body, really. I mean, obviously the police has taken it already, so... Wow, but that was bad, man. I already shot an innocent. Now, well, nobody's gonna know. Hopefully nobody will ever find out. You'll always see, you know, that they're gonna say like, alright, how many bullets have you fired? And they'll know that I fired one extra, which they couldn't trace back. Anyway, we're gonna go to the lab first.
Laboratory.
And see maybe if they have anything to say
Anything
about
else?
the cook.
Zip, man. Try me later.
Oh, nothing? Right, okay. Maybe
Mainframe and shooting range.
in the mainframe then,
Violent
you know?
street crime in the city rose again last year by a whopping 26%, according to the latest figures from the Department of Justice. Governor Kolvig attributed the change to the dramatic increase in the number of specials registered as city residents and promised a tough new set of standards for the City Immigration Bureau by next month.
Right. This is the photo device. I don't think we got any new photos. By the way, no. So we don't need to do anything over here.
Uploading personal clue database. Downloading mainframe clue
Yeah,
database.
maybe we have some new info over here
Clue
right now, huh?
database transfer complete.
Right then. Well, let's find out what the new clues are. This is about Lucy. Howie Lee interview? Don't need audio recordings really. Oh, actually, this is related to... Hold on a second. None. Alright. Anyway. Paint transfer. Limping footprints. It doesn't really say anything about... Oh, yeah, there he is. Zubin. I think this is the cook, or how he was called.
Lightning Squad, Rep Unit, Battle of the Gemini.
There. Do we have any more info on him? Yeah, Zubin. Look.
How long has that chef worked for you?
Zubin? Just month. Superior
Just a
chef.
month.
Makes all kinds of new sushi.
Alright.
Most of them were shot point blank, but we're looking at some others. Sloppy cuts with a knife, like the perp was really pissed
But
off at
hold on a
something.
second. I mean, this doesn't apply to him, you know? Anyway, this is the cook, but... He is somehow associated with the animal murder crime scene. But we didn't really get to talk to him, and there isn't much new clues added really to it. So... yeah, that is a bit... well, worrying, so to say. Right, so we've just checked the Howie Lee's place, and it turned out to be a death thrill, really. So the next place where we should go probably is well, first we're gonna leave this place, and maybe there is some new well, maybe they've cleaned up Runciters' place, you know, maybe there is some other clue that we can find there. And we could also start talking to that cop over there. Maybe he has found something right now, you know. I mean, he has been canvassing out the area. Maybe that just takes a while. No, they completely cleaned up the place. You can't even go in anymore now. Right, so I don't think we have anything to do anymore over here. I can go in here. I just closed it. Alright. Yeah, but there isn't anything else really. I don't think I can go through the back here. No. Right, yeah, so we don't really have anything to do over here. Which kind of leads me to, well, you know, we're kind of on a dead trail at the moment. You know, we know that there's a Lucy somehow involved. We can't find her. So I think that right now would be the perfect moment to talk to Guza and probe if he knows about, well, our accidental shooting of a bomb in the street side, which we dumped. So we obviously don't wanna say anything to him, but we do wanna find out if he has heard anything, you know. So,
ground floor.
Yep, there we go. And let's go to Guza, talk to him. Guza, the old rap who got his knocks in the street, apparently. Yeah, I don't know. That Guza dude. Right, what do you have to
Lieutenant, I shot a guy down in Chinatown.
You what? Damn it, what are you telling me? I don't need this, not today.
Hey, I'm trying to do the right thing here. I could have left the guy to rot.
You're gonna owe me on this one, McCoy. Big time. I'm gonna have to call in some favors. So they're calling it a justified shooting?
I kind of thought they might.
That doesn't mean your ass is out of the fire with me, McCoy. You may have put one over on internal affairs, but you and I both know the real Skinny.
Is that right?
You can't just go around waxing civilians. Look, McCoy, I know how it is on the street. It's easy for a Blade Runner to step over the line. You do this job right, you got a long career ahead of you. But you screw up again.
I can handle it.
You better. Get lost. We both got work to do.
Well, that was a nice interview. This wasn't really what I wanted Ray to say, but I guess, you know, I more wanted to probe Mr. Gusa here. But I guess that Ray isn't really that good at holding back information. Well done, Ray. You just got yourself pretty much screwed up in there. And now you owe Gusa, which, I don't know, don't really like that, but yeah, I guess what it is. Damn it, why did I have to shoot that dude? Wasn't really the intention. I thought, you know, that it was the cook just, well, trying to climb up that, trying to climb up the trash can there, you know. But, yeah, it was a civilian. Oh well. So, our chief now knows, but that means at least that we're clear. They're not gonna discover that further on. However, as to the crime, there's nothing over here. So, I guess we need to go back to Chinatown once more and see maybe if there are some other clues there. Though, I don't really know where we should go here. I mean, we must have missed something. That Lucy came here, who would know about that? I mean, these bystanders, I don't think they have anything to say here. Maybe there was some personal belongings of the cook, you know, left here at the restaurant that we kind of missed. I don't know really. Doesn't seem like there is that much here. Man, look at the radioactive fog coming off it. No, there doesn't seem to be all that much left. No. Maybe though over here in these other places. Maybe we can go to like some outside area here. And maybe find, you know, a place where he was heading to. I know that that one door was locked.
The body was still there. I didn't know when the trash got picked up in this neighborhood, but I hoped it was soon.
Alright. Wait, hold on a second. What's this?
The body was still there.
Oh,
I didn't know when the trash got
alright.
picked up in this neighborhood, but I hoped it was soon.
Yeah, so that's nothing really. I don't know. I mean, you know, the other thing is as well, we killed the replicant and we killed the innocent bystander. Maybe right now isn't the right time for McCoy to, you know, chillax a bit and...
Hey, you.
Hey, you. That is the cook. No, but I think right now wouldn't be such a bad time as well for Ray to go home, take a breath, maybe a good drink, and, you know, overthink, you know, the day's events. So we're gonna do that. Go to his apartment. I haven't seen that anyway, so we might as well check that out, you know. It was kind of an excuse to go there. But yeah. So far, Detective Ray McCoy isn't really doing, you know, the best, but... Yeah, well. Wait, what? There's a fella over there? And I don't have my mouse? No.
Rumor has it you've been earning your stripes, McCoy.
Working on it.
Keep it up. You just might have a future in this business.
I understand it's got a hell of a retirement plan.
You VK the mark before retirement?
Didn't have to.
That's why they call it the magic.
I'm starting to understand.
You ever retire a human, your career is over. Remember that. I checked with UN Air. Looks your rep swung that moonbus massacre last month.
They ever find the moon bus?
Disappeared into thin air. Brian thinks it crashed out in the Kipple.
How many reps we talking about?
Enough. They're Nexus 6s. So don't take too much slack.
Gotcha.
Oh, who are you to have so much info on my case? Because clearly that was what he was talking about. Well, that wasn't such a bad choice to go home. I mean, well, dude, you're walking off the roof now. Anyway, that wasn't a bad idea at all to go home. Because right now we have learned a few things. For one, that you know, the suspect of the animal murder was also involved in another crime with a moon bus or something. No clue what that is. Right? Maybe, yeah, you know, the moon bus, yeah. If you've seen the movie, you'll know, actually, come to think of it. So, right, okay, so we are having a bad boy, and he is Nexus 6, which is, I believe, was the latest model of replicants, you know, the best ones. So we're having a big boy on our hands here. But anyway, we'll go home now, you know, overthink, you know, the day's events, and also the most recent information that we just got.
Your floor number, please.
Yeah, McCoy. Alright, that's the only option we have.
88F.
88. Thank you.
Quite a tall building, actually. I mean, assuming that's the 88th floor.
I lived with the best gal I'd ever seen. She was 2 now and full of life and love. She'd cost me about a year's salary, but she was worth it. It was good to have someone warm nearby after completing a dirty job, and the retirement swag from this case would go toward getting her a partner.
Ooh, so this is a real dog.
Maggie,
Right
come
then.
here, girl.
Maggie? A real dog? Aw, how cute.
Who's the best dog in the whole world?
You? Obvious answer.
Who's the best dog in the whole world?
Alright, yeah, okay. So, can we pour ourselves a good...
Here you go, baby. Dinner time.
Ooh, look at that.
Here you go, baby. Dinner time.
Yeah, we're gonna get you fat.
Here you go, baby.
dinner time.
Can I pour myself like a good glass of scotch, sit down and overthink today's events? Oh, we can also go over there. I guess this would be, you know, his sleeping room really.